You serve the notice, or if you want to terminate the contract. Pay wages in lieu of notice, right? Yes. So make sure you don't say, oh, you will think about that, because that revokes the first notice that you have given. And is it a must to give reason in your notice?
No.
No, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe to avoid any argument with your employer, you can just state you want to terminate the contract instead of, of course you have to state both parties' name, last day of work, last working day, but then you don't have to state your reason, just to avoid any dispute.
But sometimes I read, especially the social media, most of them, when they terminate a contract, they must indicate the reason.
You mean your employee needs you?
No. When someone's terminate a contract, or someone suggested that you must indicate the reason why you're terminating your contract.
That's why we're here to learn from the lawyer.
Yeah.
Someone tell you, maybe it's just from their perspective, but what the law says.
That's the thing that we know that we should do. But if you have the booklet, that once you entered Hong Kong from the airport, they are giving it to you.
So you can see it there.
Exactly.
The sample of written how to make a break contract. You have the sample.
So there's a difference between practice and the law, actually.
Yeah.
So in that case, ma'am, since I didn't serve another notice, what happened? I mean, is it
She did pay.
Yeah. Pay wages back to your employer.
Oh.
So make sure you don't just say, oh, I'll think about it, and then nothing thereon.
Yeah, because it writes there, just think of it, so the conversation will end.
Yeah.
It didn't say that I really write it, so I didn't.
That's the issue we want you to address. Yeah. So thank you very much. So next group.
Yeah. Thank you. That's
Okay, so good afternoon everyone.
Pak, baterai ku habis, Pak. Baterai. Wait, my battery is... Pak, itu loh, yang itu loh.
Yang mana?
Yang ini loh, habis loh.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. So our case for today is case 1. So this is the employer and this is Linda, the helper. So Linda finishes her contract on September 30, 2021. So Linda went to Macau and came back to Hong Kong on the same day to start second contract with the same employer.
Okay, I'm going to Macau. Good afternoon, ma'am, madam, I'm home, Linda. How are you?
Linda got infected by COVID on January 2022 and had to undergo isolation. Employer brought Linda medicine and deducted the cost of Linda's salary since employer said Linda got infected outside and it was employer's
You
fault.
get your medicine outside the door. Go ahead, madam.
On May 1, Linda went out to enjoy her statutory holiday, but she accidentally got injured and broke her arm. So Linda went to the hospital the same day and paid $180 medical fee and has to wear plaster for 6 weeks. On Linda's daily work, she cannot leave the employer's mother from the bed to the wheelchair because of her broken arm.
Sorry. I cannot bring you up anymore. I'm sick.
Okay.
Hi, Linda. Yes, I terminate you because you're not fit to work. Why? You cannot take care of my mom anymore because you're not fit to work. You're injured. So how about we can talk to the agency. Okay?
So Linda have to ask the employer for entitlements. Sometimes for us, we can go to the Philippine consulate to ask for the calculations, but some other, I think, helpers don't know where to go. So I told them they can go to some agencies like yours, Christian Action, the Help, or the MW. MDW, yes. So you have to ask the help of the agencies, the proper agencies, for the entitlements you want. And for this, you can read the clause 9 to clause 9A up to clause 9C for the employment contract explanation of the role play. It's all in here. I cannot rewrite. It's too long if I read the clauses.
So you will read it or they will act?
No, it's about this, the employment contract. How to explain to the employer.
Yeah.
Should
So
I?
How will they explain to the employer?
Yeah, that's why I told them to go to the agency, to the proper agency, for the entitlements.
Okay, so
Because the employer and the domestic helper don't know which is the entitlement she give to the employer. To the helper. So they have to seek the help of the proper agencies, like Christian Action, the consulate, or other government. Thank you very much.
It's good that you guys point out you can seek help from other NGOs like Christian Action. But just some questions for you guys. When your hand gets injured, do you think you're unfit for work?
No, until you have the certificate from the doctor.
Yes. And do you think, say like you have registered medical practitioner certifying that you are unfit for work, but do you think you're unable to perform your domestic duties just because of your hand injury?
Yes, because she cannot carry the grandma anymore.
Yeah. So if this is it forever your hand injury?
No.
Yeah. So it will not actually qualify as unfit for work actually. And then you guys also mentioned clause 9A, right? Can you explain a bit more on how you would use this clause?
For the clause 9, this is for the medical practitioner, right?
The illness and physical injury the free medical treatment.
So,
So,
yes, because she got infected by COVID, and then the employer went to buy medicine just outside. She didn't ask her to go to see a doctor, right? So it says here, but I'm not sure because it's question mark here, medicine bought from dispenser. But in all events, the helper is ill or suffers personal injury during the period of employment specified in clause 2, except for the period during which helper leaves Hong Kong, his or her own violation, own personal purposes, the employer shall provide free medical treatment to the helper.
So it should be not deducted from the helper's salary.
yes, right. Yes. And do you remember when does the employer's obligation start?
Sorry?
When does the employer obligation towards you will start?
During the first day of working.
Yes, the first day of commencement of the contract is the first day you arrive in Hong Kong, right? Yes, so bear in mind that as well.